Hey everyone, welcome. I'm just starting an n8n series. Today we're gonna be doing the first video, which is integrating Google Sheets with n8n. We're gonna be discussing in detail how we could read and then add or update or remove or filter any of the rows in Google using n8n automatically for our businesses. So let's dive into it. This is the Google Sheet that we're going to be working on for tasks for SpongeBob, Patrick, Sanya, Mr. Krabs, just to make this fun for you guys while you're learning. Basically, here's n8n. This is the thing called trigger that starts the workflow. That I'm going to be discussing this in more detail in a separate video. But here, let's talk about the Google Sheets. We need to connect it to our API, and in order for us to do that, I'm gonna be discussing it in a separate video. So let's start by trying the Append Row in Sheet. I already connected my API. You're gonna find this operation Append Row, which is the one that we chose. You can connect using different ways to the Google Sheet that you have on your account. So let's start from the one from list, which is the simplest. You're just gonna be clicking on choose. You're gonna be seeing the different spreadsheets that you have on your account. So let's say we're trying to target the Squidward's tasks. So we're gonna be clicking on this one. We can also connect using a different way, like for example, by ID. We're gonna be trying to take the ID from here. The ID is basically the thing after /d/. You're gonna find there 1 MB till the /edit. This is the ID for this sheet. You can add it there. And here you go, you're gonna be connected to it too. Now from sheet, you're gonna find there, you can take it as well from list or by ID. But let's say we wanna take it from the list because we're already connected. We have here two sheets, sheet 1 and sheet 2. We're gonna be looking up here. Here we go. So we wanna connect to sheet 1. Here we go, we connected to sheet 1. It just loaded. We're gonna be manually writing it. Let's say here we want the 8th task. Clean the floor, status. Pending, SpongeBob, due date the 11th of November. Clean the floor, please. I'm gonna be showing you moving on how to do this fully automatically. Like let's say something happens and then this is added automatically without you interfering. But for now we just added this manually. Then we click on execute the workflow. Here we go, it just got added. We're gonna be adding one more, the 9th task. Close the door, pending SpongeBob 23rd of November. Shut the door, please. Here we go, it just got added. 9th task, close the doors, pending SpongeBob 23rd. It just got added right now. As you see, this is the output. The input is our manual task, and the output is that it's added to the Google Sheet, as you see here. And yeah, this tick means it has been added correctly. And now we're going to be showing you how we can update an existing row. Like let's say we would like to change this 8th task from pending to done, as you see here. So basically we're going to be matching it. A column to match on is the column that we're going to be looking on in order for us to reach out to the cell to change the value in. So we're choosing the number because we're going to be matching it depending on the number, and we're going to change the values with this number when the cell contains 8. So we have the other values that we're going to be changing or keeping the same. So let's say we would not like to change the value of clean the door. We would like to change the pending to done, so we can change the pending to done and keep the other values same as they are in the sheet so that they don't get changed. Because this one, it matched the column as we required based on the number, and then it just changed the value that's changed and keeps the value that's the same. Depends on what you already wrote there. So let's see here, it was already successfully done. Here we go, yeah, done is there. So it has been done. Here we go, here it is changed to done. And now there's the clear. This one clears or removes all the content of your Google Sheet. So here, like let's say you would like to remove everything to have like a blank sheet, you can do this clear, but deletes the Google Sheet entirely. So the Google Sheet won't be there anymore. Not just the content in the Google Sheet itself. So the Squidward's task Google Sheet won't be there anymore. We have another as well function, which is delete rows and columns. This one, you identify a specific row or a column that you would like to remove. or a specific value. So let's see here. I would like to remove the 9th row. So you just click on to delete, and then you choose rows, and then you choose the start row number. That's the row that you would like to start removing the row starting from. So let's say you would like to remove one row after the 8th row or after the 9th row. So here the number 8 corresponds to the 9th row. So let's say you would like to remove only this 9th row, you're going to be choosing 8 and 1. But if you would like to remove the last two rows, you can choose 9 and 2 so that you remove last two. So let's say here you would like to remove only the last one. So we're going to be doing the 10 and then writing beside the 10 1, because we just want to remove the 9th task. So here we're going to be removing only the 9th task. Or let's say here you would like to remove the starting from the 9th row, which is the 8th task, but 2 rows. So you're going to be removing the 8th and the 9th. And here we go. They just got removed right now. And let's say you would like to retrieve a row, you can choose the get row so that you could retrieve or fetch one of the values in the Google Sheet to your n8n workflow. So you can click on get row or get rows, and then you can try to filter your Google Sheets by a specific value so that you could fetch the value that you would like to get into n8n. So here we can try to click on after that on add filter so that we can know which specific value would we like to retrieve. So let's say we would like to retrieve it from a specific column, which is, let's say, the numbers column here. So we're going to be choosing this one, and then we wanted to retrieve the 7 tasks that should be done that day. So we're going to be choosing this number, and then we're going to be choosing the value number 7. So let's say we would like to retrieve the 7th task. So we're going to be writing here number 7. Or let's say you would like to retrieve the 6th. So you're going to be choosing here the number, and then choosing the value, and then adding the task. Let's say you would like 6, so you chose 6. So it's going to be retrieving the scheduled deliverables and retrieving it so that you're going to be getting the values in this specific row, having number 6 as the number of the task. So here you go. That's the input, the filter that you made, and the output is going to be the deliverables sent from the Google Sheets to n8n. Here we go. The task, scheduled deliverable status, assigned due date, and notes, everything retrieved really well and correctly from the Google Sheet. Let's try now the last two functions, which is clear. We're going to be clearing all the content of this one. We're going to be clearing all the content of the Google Sheet. As you see here, everything is cleared. And then we're going to be clicking on delete so that we can delete the entire sheet itself. But we have to get out of n8n. Sorry, but we have to get out of the Google Sheet itself so that it could get deleted. So here we got out of the Google Sheet, and we're going to be clicking on delete, and that's when it's going to be completely deleted. So let's say we would like to delete a specific sheet 1 or sheet 2. We have 2 sheets. We just would like to delete one of them. We're going to be clicking on sheet 2, and here we go. We're on the sheet. We are on Squidward's tasks, and once we click on delete sheet 2, we're going to be having sheet 2 deleted and only sheet 1 remaining there. So delete Squidward's tasks, and then we're going to be clicking on sheet 2. So we're going to be having sheet 2 entirely deleted, not just the content as clear. Execute. Here we go. It just got removed. That's it, guys. So basically, this is just a very basic tutorial about integrating n8n and Google Sheets. We're just going to be making a lot more advanced content on everything related to n8n and how I helped tons of businesses for 6 months now automate their services, seeing what they waste time on that distracts them from customer experience. So generally, I like helping businesses automate their routine-based tasks into automated systems to help them save time and money and get double results with just the same resources they have. This is just an introductory way on how we could connect n8n to Google Sheets. We're going to be doing more advanced. I'm going to be sharing the advanced automations I made with businesses with you guys here on the channel. So just subscribe, and in case you have any business inquiries or any automations you would like, any automations or consultations you would like to implement to your business, just send an email to the email in the description box, and I'm gonna be replying to you with the type form along with the scheduler so that we can schedule a time that we can meet and help you with growing your business and help you with automating your business and saving time and money. See you there. You have a good rest of your day.